Hey y'all, I'm here today to go through my eyebrow routine. Now, I am not a pro at doing my eyebrow. I finally locked down my method in the past couple of years. And I don't go for a full like painted look. I just want natural look. I want to look like I have eyebrows. And I kind of like to be more precise at the end rather than the inside of my eyebrow. So I do it differently. I do take a lot of tips, tricks, all that stuff that I found through YouTube, and I've learned that myself. I kind of put it all together for just like a basic eyebrow. Okay, so this is, nothing crazy, nothing painted, nothing shaping with, concealer. It's literally a pencil, gel, and that's really it. So, but the other cool thing is that I am really big into the Benefit eyebrow stuff. I think that's a lot better than Anastasia. I think that's a lot better than the pencils that I found at the drugstore. So this, I will say, this is the only thing that like I want to have on the, not necessarily the high price end, but Benefit came out for the holidays with this amazing little gift set. And I got it yesterday for $49 at Ulta. And of course I have my 20% off with that, but I could not pass this up, especially when I use this all. And guys, especially if you're wanting to get into like an eyebrow thing and like lock this down, or anybody, I would get this. This is a steal. So opening it now, this is all for $49. Opening it now, you get all of this for $49. And if you're familiar with the pricing with Benefit or just makeup in general, this is well over $49. I could not pass this up. Now, I am the shade number 2. It's that warm golden blonde, because I don't like to go too dark with my fake blonde. But that being said, I'm going to use these for the first time today. Now, I am familiar with the brow gel and then the K-brow. Jesus. Okay, I am familiar with this. This is the K-brow, or the K-brow. I do use that a lot. That's also cool thing is with this top part is a little brush. How cute is that? So I do actually, I will say, like if I'm traveling, I do use this, and guys, this is a legit brush. That's just not, and then your pomade. Anyway, your pomade. Now, I don't have to dip in quite a bit. It's kind of like maybe 2 dips and I got my whole eyebrow going. You have your pencils. Now this gel, this gel, this setter, the 24-hour brow setter, I do use this because my brows get crazy because I do sleep crazy. So, there we go. When you open it, yeah, brush on the end, nothing too crazy. These are legit the only 2 things that I use for my eyebrows. The other stuff I'm gonna play around with. I am familiar a little bit with the Gimme Brow, and then that Precisely My Brow pencil is the only one that I've used. The other stuff that, Lord have mercy. But the other stuff is great. This is just a great brand. A lot of their products are awesome. So what I'm gonna use today is just the 24-hour brow setter that I showed you, and then the K-brow. Oh, there we go. Those 2 things. So, and the others I'll kind of post on my Instagram or Facebook and stuff like that. Tell you how I like it, but let's dive in because I'm trying not to make this video long. Going in, I will use this side. I am going to do Precisely My Brow pencil, and all I want, I know I said I didn't use this, but all I want is this end with my little spoolie. So I can brush these bad boys out. So when I'm doing that, I'm just brushing out, and then I'm taking them to the outside, kind of getting them that shape and where I want them to go. So once I brush that out, that's it. This is all I wanted. I'm going to take, and I'll be consistent. I'll keep using the Benefit brand stuff. And I'm gonna use this top part for my brush, dive right on in. So as you can tell, I really didn't put much on there. There we go. So I'm gonna do one brow and then do the other one off camera and kind of give my other finished look. So, sorry, this is like a rapid eyebrow tutorial. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start at the arch, and I'm gonna go underneath it all the way down. Now, when you're doing your brow, you don't want, I'm just gonna get a random pencil, You don't want the end of your brow to pass the angle of your eye right here. If you go too far, no, it's not gonna look as good and your face won't look as symmetrical and, you know, natural look. If you go too short, you're not giving your eye the shape that it needs, or the coverage that it needs, just the full-on look. It's kind of hard to explain, but like I said, you're gonna take this from your nose all the way up to follow. That's as far. Mine doesn't go as far because I don't have that much hair really, but not as far as that, okay? So taking underneath the arch in tiny strokes. So you see the line right there. Now I will tell you, I like this as sharp as it could be. I don't like it fluffy all the way through. So I have not dipped back in. Now I'm just gonna start filling from the bottom all the way to the top of my end, my eyebrow. So I'm starting at my arch and I'm following my hairs out. Just brushing through, and you can already tell that it's darker. And I have not gone back in with more product. Now I'm gonna dive back in. I'm gonna clean my end up. So I'm gonna start where the top of my arch right here, and then go on the top of my eyebrow and make sure that I am sharpening this line out. I kind of do apply more pressure so that line is sharper instead of the strokes. So bam, that's the end of my eyebrow. Now, it is not, I told you I don't like a more painted eyebrow look, I like more natural. So you will tell that my end of the eyebrow is sharp and it is more defined, but it's not painted or like a marker. So that's the end of my eyebrow. I do that darker than the inside because that's just me, I don't like dark all the way through. And a lot of people do a great eyebrow looking like that, it's just not for me. I'm trying to give you, like I said, a more basic, in and out quick eyebrow tutorial. So I'm gonna dive in. That's my third time diving in with this product. And now I'm gonna go underneath, start on the inner part of my eyebrow, and then I'm gonna go make a line underneath to where I want it. I'm not gonna make it straight. I wanna give it a more angle. So I'm gonna start in the inner and then lightly do some strokes up, or excuse me, up to my arch where it starts. So as you can tell, I didn't go straight, I just started going up. And then now, haven't dipped back in, it's my third one. From where I started, I'm going to brush up because you know your hairs start from the inside, they go up instead of going to the out. So I'm gonna brush it up to make it more natural. Like I just did not put product on. Now once I brush up, you could tell that you saw me going sideways. Once I brush up, once I get to the top or my eyebrows start to curve, then I start pushing it back that way. Now sometimes I will double check that line is even and it's not messy, it's not jagged. As you can tell, there's a significant difference, but it's not bad, it's not unnatural. Done with that, legit, that's all I do. Took me about what, 2 minutes? So then I take my gel because I do like to make sure they stick, especially with coaching and then teaching and then me just rubbing my eyebrows like, oh my God. I want them to stick. So I'm gonna take that one and now it's clear. I do know that they have clear ones, tinted ones, so if you don't wanna do the whole gel or a pencil, they have tinted ones where you can brush it and give you a little self color. And I did that for a while too. So clear. And I'm gonna start on the inside and I'm gonna brush up like I just did. And once I go up, I'm gonna bring it out. And I literally use the top of this and I go over and I follow my eyebrow. And I make sure I'm sticking them all down where I want them. And that's it. That's legit all I do for my eyebrow. And that was super quick too. And it's not applying a lot, too much product. You're not looking fake, even though all this is fake. But I'm gonna go off camera and pause really quickly and I'm gonna do my other eyebrow and then kind of recap on what I just did. Okay guys, so I hope you really took something from it and this helped you in a little bit, whether it was the brow gel, the products that I use, how to start, where do I start on my eyebrow, how do I get a more natural, not painted look. So if you took something from it, that's great. I'm so happy that I could help. If you're more interested in this, $49 for all of this. These aren't cheap products individually. Run out to Ulta and get it. For that being said, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I will be back to do something else. Bye guys.